You didn't take the red pill. The red pill actually took you. I'm not going to go off on some mystical mumbo jumbo here. I'm going to give you real practical advice and a different take on the spiritual aspect of what this actually represents. And I'm sure most of us have seen this movie. I think it's one of the best representations of spiritual awakening ever. But of course, with it being Hollywood, it's glamorized most of the things. And with that has come a lot of misinterpretations. So I'm here to debunk common myths about what the red pill actually is. So yeah, first one is, you didn't take the red pill. It took you.
You want to know what it is?
Yes, we fucking do. We can focus on the conundrums and contradictions all day long. But the reality is, most people think they choose to wake up. It's more so the case that you lost the option to stay asleep. The choice is removed. You will notice your ego try and claim a stake in everything or take credit for everything. This is one of your first insights to that. Myth number 2. Taking the red pill will enlighten you. Now, most of us have an idea of enlightenment, and being stripped to the core, completely vulnerable, isn't probably most people's idea of enlightenment, but that is what will happen. The red pill, what it really does, it's the start of the self that you've built up beginning to collapse. All right, the next myth is ego death. The ego doesn't die. And one of the greatest tricks it will ever play on you is thinking that you've killed it, or convincing yourself that you've killed it. It only gets smarter, and that's one of its tricks. You will fall for this many, many times. It will evolve with you. And until you learn to integrate it step by step, piece by piece, fragment by fragment, it will fool you over and over and over again.
Ignorance.
The ego doesn't vanish, it upgrades, right? And it can almost look like Neo in the Matrix is downgrading. But in reality, when you take the red pill, yes, you will upgrade. And the red pill can make it look like you're awakening from the ego, when actually it's upgrading. Neo looks like he's leaving the system, but he's actually just upgraded to a more complex system.
Hell yes. Hell yeah.
It might trade its suit for a robe and a sales pitch for a mantra. It will quote truths while steering a lie, hark back to many scenes in the Matrix that do this, or hint towards it strongly.
I'm not the one.
Sorry, kid.
But in context of the movie though, your ego's biggest trick is pretending it took the red pill too. Okay, last myth about the red pill. For Neo to take that, the end goal wasn't to become the one. It was to become no one. Of course, the majority of his journey, the hero's journey, it's about identity, becoming who he really is. And that's what your spiritual path will be like. You'll take on a character, it will feel like main character syndrome. You'll be very self-centered. But eventually, if you stay on course, that thing will exhaust itself. And eventually, yeah, you will become no one.
Oh, I want to get away. I want to